with TikTok yet, because they changed their shit, so you actually have to get approval.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, so can't do anything with.
Of course, you might have needed to get approval back, and I don't remember. I feel like maybe I did now that I think about it.
Nice doing business with you.
I was supposed to know. They're supposed to let me know today if I was gonna get it, but
It's a weekend, I wouldn't count on it.
yeah, probably know something tomorrow.
I was surprised. I don't remember them paying us ever falling on a weekend. Normally it's like a Thursday, but it fell on today, and I was like 90% sure we weren't going to get paid today, but we did. I was very surprised.
Good go. Alrighty, let's see if you have access to this up here. I think you should, because you beat the game.
I just got to talk to this guy.
I started a countdown, so it's matchmaking.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive. You have left the group.
You accept that?
Another agent is now in your group.
I brought you in here with him. And I am leader, so once it gets full, I can start it.
Another agent has joined your group.
John, are we playing Army of Two?
No?
Why the fuck you got that mask on, boy?
Hmm.
That's a crazy reference that if there were people watching your stream, nobody would get it. Army of Two is a goated game.
Yeah, it is goated. Very
I
goated.
didn't know you got down like that, John.
Dude, I fucking played the shit out of that game when it was.
See, I like the first two were great, and then they put out that third one, and it ruined the whole franchise.
Yeah. I didn't even realize they had a third one. I just played 1 and 2.
Yeah, the third one was called Devil's Cartel, and insane spoilers. So the skinny main character, you know what I'm talking about in the game?
It's been a minute.
There's Tyson, and then there's the other one. Tyson's the big Dave Bautista looking dude, and then there's another one. The other one of the Army of Two, becomes a bad guy, and he's the leader of the cartel.
Nice. Love that.
Yeah.
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols active.
Alright, so essentially there's gonna be this big guy in front of us. He's a hunter. He's a fucking pain in the ass to kill. But there's perks that we're also going to be going for. So there's these little like control centers next to us that we're going to be going for. This motherfucker's going to kill me. Yeah, because nobody's going to fucking shoot at him.
Me too.
Agent down.
Alright, well our whole team's about to get fucking wiped.
System restored.
We can die here and just respawn. Yeah, he did fucking 1.3 million damage to me. Trying to get my fucking shotgun off so I could stun him, but nobody took aggro.
I didn't realize we were going to be that squishy.
It's not that we're squishy, it's that he just does that much fucking damage. He's basically another agent.
I got a couple shots on him. Nothing.
Dead now. We're good. We got 2 of these. Now we just gotta go get the 3rd.
System reactivated.
Doesn't help that this game is pitch-ass black.
Yeah, I had to crank my brightness up quite a bit.
Oh, he's running. This man just heal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they will heal and all that shit.
System back online.
Alright, well, we gotta figure out which one we're gonna go to. Probably just go to the one that's furthest away. Alright, we can go to the one that's close.
I don't know where we're going.
Just follow the crew.
You're in. We need to locate the target.
So, we're two teams, but we work together.
Yes. It's on. It's a This is essentially like a raid. It's just a not, but like crazy ass, like difficult. Not a bunch of like crazy mechanics or anything you gotta do. It's just essentially doing like separate missions and shit.
Deadass had to max out my brightness, so this is gonna be fun.
System disrupted. System reactivated. Hostile detected.
I'll put him down.
Hostile neutralized.
And then once we get done with this one, we'll go in and I'll show you. Well, you can actually do it now. I think if you hit, trying to see. Pretty sure if you hit the map button, you can hit hold or hit down on the D-pad and you can select targeted loot. Then you can pick if there's like a gear set or something you're wanting. But you can go for like weapons too, so like if you were wanting certain guns to drop, you could go for, you could target ARs, you could target shotguns, LMGs.
And so that means that those are gonna drop more likely than other shit.
Yeah. And then
We'll
with
have to go
that,
through and-
you can do, you can get like exotics and stuff to drop too. You have,
we have 10 minutes left.
yeah, we've only got to do one more objective though, and then it moves to the main one.
10 minutes to lock down. Evacuate the facility.
To stabilize cooling system.
So we got to
I
do
know that
2
I
out of
am
the 3.
probably the bottom of the leaderboard because I'm not.
I don't. We won't know any of that until like the very end, but like the end of it is pretty rough. Say that. Which we're gonna have to make sure that we have our modifiers active, because me not having my fucking assault link in this is kind of ass. I want my damage.
Shade tech detected.
These people know the map and shit. I have no idea where I'm at.
Hostile sniper turret detected. Hostile incinerator turret detected. Hostile striker drone detected. System back online. Hostile assault turret detected.
And then we just have to lock down these little sections here.
risk hostile.
Oh my.
And we got a named guy in here.
Oh my. Oh boy, run away.
Area secure.
You can head over to the cooling tower.
That chest is locked. Hmm. Now we go to the main objective. You could do the third one to like get yourself more points for the end of it, but a lot of people don't. They just go to the main, finish it out. But if
We only have 6 minutes, so.
the main, like, I think what if you have like really good people, the way that you're supposed to do this is you break off into 2 teams. Your 2 teams actually split off and like do a room. But the way that most people end up doing it is everybody just goes to the same area and just clears it faster and then on. But if you had it to where 2 teams were doing it, you would be able to essentially clear
Meet up.
rooms and meet at the third, get it done, and then have the main objective.
Warning. Steam
But
pressure increasing.
not how they do.
Required to stabilize pressure.
Which this is the fucking steam build-up room, so this room is going to take every bit of fucking 5 minutes to do.
Cooling system pressure limits exceeded.
Which is all the time we have left.
Stabilize the pressure.
Yeah, I hate doing.
Oh, that's work. Now that the pressure is stabilized, we need to shut off that steam.
System malfunctioning.
Kansas trying to use a shotgun for all the way across the map. Crazy.
Great. Now that's under control.
Now we gotta release the pressure.
And we should be good to go.
Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
Cooling system pressure limits exceeded. Purge system to stabilize the pressure.
High risk target detected. Hostile artillery turret detected.
Cooling system pressure limits exceeded. Purge system to stabilize the pressure. You need to vent the remaining steam, and you'll be good to go.
Hey, now we gotta do it one more time.
What's left?
Cooling system pressure limits exceeded. Purge system to stabilize the pressure. You stabilized the pressure. Now we need to cut off that steam. You need to vent the remaining steam, and you'll be good to go.
High risk target approaching. Cooling system stabilized.
Now we gotta shoot shit. I think everybody in this room has to die before we move on to the next.
Nice. The plant's secure. Now let's get you out of there. Move to the extraction point.
Actually did that much faster.
Torres is waiting a flare when you're ready to come home.
Usually that doesn't get done that fast. That one I think is honestly the longest one besides protecting the VIP. So we kind of got screwed on the last two things there because it was either this one or protect the VIP. I'm sure there's going to be hunters at spawn, which is going to be fucking super fun. The hunters are the biggest problem at this next part because they can basically just wipe your whole fucking team, and if you die here, you don't respawn. So if you don't get rezzed and you like full die, you can't be revived. Hunters haven't spawned yet, but they will. Right when we get up here. Yeah.
System curtailed. Heavily armed hostiles detected.
The hunters are the biggest problem at this part. There's a hunter across the way over there behind that car. So we honestly need to get to. We need to kill him before he gets set up.
Hostile stinger hive detected. System disrupted. System restored. Hostile defender drone detected. System malfunctioning.
There's one hunter dead.
Sending it!
An agent filed. System back online. Hostile restore hive detected. System disrupted. Serious trauma detected.
I got fucking sniped.
Yeah.
Shoot off a flare so Torres knows you're ready to go.
There's two hunters left alive. There we go. They're all dead now. The hunters are the ones that drop the most loot.
Your location. Hold tight.
They usually drop like mods and shit too. They're definitely worth killing. They're just kind of a pain in the ass. I would say this is definitely probably one of the easiest ways to get loot. Sure.
Torres is in position.
And then what most people do is they'll wait it out. They'll get like one more wave of enemies that'll spawn in, like this wave right here. They'll kill them, see if they drop anything, and then they'll extract. Which didn't really drop a whole lot. And yeah, and then you just go to the zone, hold X, and there you go. I don't know what your build is looking like, so I don't know like what your armor and stuff are, but then you can see like how much you did. So I got 140 total credits up in the corner.
Uh-huh.
That's the currency you use to buy the crates and stuff from the CountDown vendor.
And then I hit close and depart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Safe area detected.
I think it deactivates the group every time that happens, but
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
let's see. This one can go. This one can go. This one can go. Bye. 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 Goodbye. But yeah, you get a shit ton of loot, which is why everybody much run. I still don't understand why you get fucking amplifies total weapon and skill damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. That would actually be kind of good with the build that I got going on, but would hate to replace the chest piece I have on at the moment. 27, 34. So status, then that one. So critical hit damage. Health. We will keep those for now. Then I have no, 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 no. Well, I didn't go through and delete my shit on the last one, so I have so much I gotta get rid of this round. I didn't realize I got this fucking weapons. Holy shit. Burnout, no. Invisible hand, no. Blood, no. Caretaker, yes. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. What perk does it have? Amplifies weapon damage by 2% every 4 meters you are away from your target. No. No. Lightning rod. And the prophet.
Agent requesting backup.
Skill. Invite you in.
You have been promoted to group leader. Another agent has joined your group.
Alright, so I need to upgrade. Upgrade that. Give him 50% bonus armor while aiming as skill. None of my skills need to be aimed, so. Oh, I could do a 10% skill damage? Shit. Well, actually, no. Because none of my skills do damage. All of my skills either just pulse or heal. It's not gonna help me either.
Agent. Thanks for your business.
Alright, so what kind of what you got rocking? What's your stats look like? Let's see here. Okay. So not too terrible. You got a shit ton of damage. Let's see. You're rocking got 2 of that. Armor, and then so are you wanting, I mean, like, I guess the question would be, like, what kind of gear do you go for? Do you go for something that's kind of just, like, all around, or...
John, it's been so long since I've played this game, I couldn't even fucking tell you.
Fair enough. Well, you do have an LM, or a, chest piece that's giving you LMG damage. So if you had an LMG, you could get more out of that. You have a 2-piece of the I don't even know what fucking gear set that is, but you have a 2-piece of that, so you're getting 15% skill haste. You're not getting anything out of the holster. So you're basically just getting the stats off the holster. And the knee pads, you're getting a 5% total HP, and then you're getting a crit chance boost from your gloves, which is good. The talent that you have on that chest piece is really good. Obliterate. That's a good talent. You're running Sticky, and then you're running the Reviver Hive. Good. Have a shotgun. Weapon damage is increased by 3.5 for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. And then you're running the Flatline perk, which is what I'm wanting to get, so that I can put it on a so that I can take it away and put it on a different gun. And you're rocking. So you see where your little SHD level is up there?
Yeah.
So you can actually use that to rank up different stats if you didn't know.
Yeah, I have a couple things into a couple things, but I don't know.
So what I would do is I would do what I've been told anyway, is to do crit chance, which is up in the offensive tab. It's going to be the one that's got like the 2 little lightning bolts on it. And then I'm doing armor, skill haste for utility, and then I'm doing ammo for the handling tab. That's just what I've been doing. It's been working out fine. I've been able to get more, basically keep my stockpile of ammo all that, so I can run. I almost have like 30 rounds of ammo, or 1,000 rounds of ammo. Kills from cover reduce skill cooldowns by 15%. Final measured assembly. %30 hazard protection actually goes crazy. So I think something that you would benefit from, and it was something that I used for a long ass time, is there's a mod you can get, or there's a backpack you can get that has a perk on it that basically allows it to where you so for instance, like the set that you have where you're getting the 2-piece bonus, this backpack would allow you to get the 3rd piece bonus without having a 3rd piece on. Same way with that holster, you would get the 2-piece bonus even though you only have 1. That backpack is called the Ninja Bike, and it is really good for, like, a lot of people use it for like gold builds and stuff, just because you're able to get like the 2-piece off the gold like every time. But it's it can be good for like doing the actual like builds and shit too, because you use it to get extra shit from it. So, oh, I actually don't have that one. Exotic that I don't have. What does it do? Shooting enemies builds up stacks to a cap of 20. Headshots grant 2 stacks. Each stack grants 2% weapon damage, 5% headshot damage on reload. Clear all stacks and gain 5% of your max armor as temp armor for 10 seconds. Each stack removed. Oh, that's insane. Then if you're wanting to see that vendor, the that you can have the like the stuff in, or that currency that we were just getting,
Yeah.
that vendor's right here.
And I thought desk work at the NSA was.
And you'll be able to see your currency down in the bottom corner. That little gold logo next. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing. Is just running that mode to get shit, and then my tokens either on named gear, because there is a certain holster that I'm trying to get, but it's a named item, or using it on exotics. Get the exotic cash. Hmm. And you're running the
You have
grenade
received
launcher,
to another agent's group.
like, as
Yes.
your tactician thing.
You have left the group.
I'm running the big ass, basically the Reaper from like Modern Warfare 2 or whatever it was called. But I'm essentially just running it because it gives me bonuses. Actually, I'm running it mainly because it gives me an attachment, and the attachment, what I use for the build that I have, which, with as much as I'm scanning, I don't necessarily need to run it, because I have my pulse back pretty often. But when I don't have my pulse, it comes in handy, because I can, basically any target that I shoot becomes pulsed, and I get my amplified damage off of it.
Communication relay offline.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Hyenas have taken over the power plant and triggered the lockdown procedures. Be careful, Agent. Last thing we need is an RC bomb in a nuclear reactor. We need to get control of the experimental reactor.
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes to lockdown.
Magnetic containment failure. Elevated threat of EMP discharge.
You guys gonna probably instantly knock my shit out of this guy, but it's fine. Dude, for fuck's sake.
I don't put Jesus.
Gonna pop his fucking heel. Sure.
Yeah.
One other one to kill. Somebody's running the Banshee pulse. Nice. Gonna come in handy.
Nothing like 8 people just training on a guy's head.
That's the way it usually goes. It's like the only way to kill them fuckers, dude. They're so strong. I don't know how people can like go into legendaries and fucking kill them solo. I will never understand. My build is just ass, I guess. I don't know. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm so lost. Am I not supposed to be in this fucking room? I don't know where I'm going.
My audio's bugged.
Mine is too. Jesus.
I think you guys are in a different room than me and this guy is, which is fine.
Secure. 10 minutes to log out.
Did you? Are you with the other group?
I guess. I don't know. There's a pretty decent sized group here.
Magnetic discharge detected. EMP
Yeah.
system purge
So now we're moving on to the final objective already. That's cool. That means me and this other guy just basically cleared this room by ourselves.
Well, I was lost for like 5 minutes, so
Well, now just follow the marker, or follow the group if you're with them. Yeah, it looks like we broke off and went separate and did 2 different things. So, like I said, that I think is essentially how this mode is supposed to work, but a lot of people just don't do it that way.
Reach the lab. I need you to stabilize the reactor.
But
are
Say-
you with the hack the terminal?
no. I'm doing. Me and this other guy are moving on to the final objective. You guys are still doing that, which is fine. You guys can do that. We're just doing the valve thing.
Whatever this man is shooting, it sounds like he's shooting 17 bullets a second.
Probably got the one on that does fucking rapid fire.
Experimental reactor unstable. Safety protocols activated. Magnetic containment failure. Elevated threat of EMP discharge. I need you to expose the reactor's core.
Holy shit.
What the hell? Is that, are y'all good?
Apparently not. Fucking homeboy
We're
next to
on
me
our
just
way.
died.
We're on our way, so if you can just, like, live long enough.
I gotta get my, if I get my pulse off, I can regen my armor here. Alright, I got one dead.
We're coming through a building now. I think we're literally gonna be at you guys in like 2 seconds. We're here.
Ow. If I can get enough armor, I'm pretty much set. I mean, nothing will pretty much... I wouldn't say I'm unkillable, but I have to basically sit and damage for a pretty decent amount of time before I can't do anything, so...
Containment field failure. EMP discharge required to stabilize reactor.
Alright, now we'll have to go kill the reactor.
An agent has disconnected. Another agent is now good leader.
Scan the area again.
We're down to 30 minutes, Jesus.
Yeah, but we'll get 4 once we get the objective done.
Great work, Agent.
There we go. Now we got,
When you are. Shoot a flare to signal to
by the time we get there, we'll have like 3 minutes, but 3 minutes to get to the last objective and the hell up out of here. Can't wait to walk out this door and fucking hunters spawn on my asshole. Great. Get ready, because if you see a bunch of smoke, that means they're spawning. They're gonna spawn right down here at this, basically as soon as we hit the bottom of the stairs, he'll spawn. There's one that we don't have to deal with.
Of course he heals. Look at me helping, John. I'm helping.
Here you go. Oh.
Wish this LMG was a little more stable.
Agent down. Neutralize that hunter.
Yeah.
Shoot out the flares before our drones are ready to go. Torres is on her way.
Oh. This is bad. I got. Oh my god.
Ready for extraction. Agent down. Get out of there.
Yeah, that was a sloppy run. That was very sloppy. I think what happened, the reason why that one was so bad is because there was a point where one of the guys disconnected,
Yeah.
wasn't able to fucking help with anything. But you still, even if you die there, like, you still keep everything that you've earned throughout.
Kelso had to go. Said it was safe
So,
for us.
if you anything that you've picked up to that point.
Oh, okay. I figured it was just all gone. Okay, that's
Oh,
good.
no. You keep everything. No, that would be pretty shitty if you lost everything, but applying a status effect increases total weapon damage by 18%. if you're wanting to run, actually, here, join up on me real quick. Let me invite you. I'm gonna give you a gear set that's pretty good, considering that you like to use LMGs and stuff.
Well, I don't have an LMG to use. That's the problem. I mean, I do, but it's way weaker than what I have.
Do you have an AR that you enjoy using?
There's one that's pretty okay. So I'll read off to you what I have here. So I'm using a rifle, which isn't an assault rifle. The LMG that I have is the best LMG I have is the Big Show. This one is 83.4k damage. Which, for reference, the rifle that I have, the SMG deal that I'm using, does 122.7k.
Yeah, but is it a fully automatic or is it?
It is.
Okay. Is it considered a rifle?
It is considered a rifle, yes.
Okay, so this set works with LMGs and rifles. So, go through. Headshots grant 75% status effect damage and duration. So this is a really good set for what it is. I should be able to trade this with you as I can. So if I hit why can't I not trade it? Why can't I drop it? It says fucking tradable right there.
You think it's because we're in a safe zone?
No, you should be able to do. I should be able to just fucking drop it. There we go. So share. So there's that. Then I can't share that. Let's see what would be. So here is this. I can't share it. Health. If you're using that shotgun, here's this. And so you're going to be looking for. Of course, I don't have a bag that can drop it. I know I've got gauntlets. So unmark these. I'll drop you those. That's going to give you at least the 2 set for the assault rifle LMG damage. I've got knee pads I can give you 2. See, the best pair of knee pads I have are probably these. Share those. And you really need one more set to make more piece to make that really good. I just don't think I have something I can. Yeah, I mean, I don't have another. I don't have the last set of it, but that would give you 3, and then once we get another one, we could hand it off. But Here's a crit chance mod. So yeah, once we can get, and that set's called Heartbreaker. Obviously, you're going to get the bonus damage from the for LMGs. If you put on that holster that I gave you, that's going to give you shotgun damage too. Inspect and see what you got going. So, yeah, the Heartbreaker set, when you get 4 pieces of it, it becomes insanely good. Because every time you do damage, you essentially get. I honestly want to see if I can get you a backpack, because if I can get you a backpack, it'll help a shit ton, because you can build up a lot more stacks. But you're still going to have a decent amount of damage, and you should be getting your flatline perk just from me using Pulse, so that should be helping you too. The holster's giving you shotgun damage. It's also giving you armor, health, and headshot damage. And then the backpack, you actually have bloodsucker on that backpack, so that's actually really good. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds. You can basically use that Heartbreaker gear and that backpack. We theoretically need to find you a mask, give you a mask to wear to replace the one that you currently have. If I can get you a good mask of that Heartbreaker, your build's actually pretty damn good. And then we'll just have to see if we can get you either another like really good AR that you can run, or an LMG. If you had an LMG, you could stack up the damage faster, because you would have a bigger magazine, so on the more shots that you're getting off, the more damage you're going to do. But you should notice a pretty substantial difference. I think you also are over 1.2. I think it said 1.2 for armor. Yeah, so once your armor breaks, you're going to be pretty squishy, but as long as you're keeping your armor up, it should be fine. And if you get kills, you're going to be able to keep that up longer as well. What I would do is go through, looks like you have a mod slot on that backpack. You could put you have like another critical hit chance mod or a critical hit damage mod you could throw on there. You also have one on the mask too, but we're going to try to get you another mask, so I wouldn't throw one on there just yet. But if you have a crit damage or something of that nature on that you could throw in on that backpack, that would be much better. Which, there we go. So
Done.
then you should be pretty good. We'll load into another one and see. Actually, let's look at the map and see if they're looking for, that's Hunter's Fury. That Heartbreaker is on the Coney Island ballpark mission. Necessarily through that. So, is there like, if you wanted to, when we load into this next one, if you want to try to get a better LMG to run, if you actually like, you can either go in spec into LMGs or spec into ARs. But if you open your map,
Okay.
and you go up, it's going to be closer to the top right. It's going to be called the summit. If you hover over that, you can hit hit down on the D-pad, and it's going to bring up a list of all the loot that you can select. I would, depending on what you're wanting to use, I would either go rifle or I would go LMG and just target loot that, and then that way when we load into this next outbreak, you're sourcing that.
Wait, so can I do that on my
No,
map
you can do
like
it in
in
here.
or
Oh,
do I have
but
to be
yeah,
in there?
if you open up your map right now, you can do it. Go up to,
What
it's
do I
going to
have
be
to do
like
now?
top rightish of the map. It's going to be called the summit. And then if you hit down on the D-pad, hovering over that mission, it'll pull up target loot. And then
Okay.
you can hit either rifles or, well, you're going to want to do assault rifles or LMG.
Or LMG.
And then
Correct.
that would also give you a chance of like, it'll give you a higher chance of named items dropping.
Do I want to go for LMG or do I want to go for the Heartbreaker?
Well, I'm
Because the Heartbreaker's the
currently going for Heartbreaker, so I can drop you anything that I'm not going to use. So if I get a good mask, I don't think I'm using a mask for my build. I have a completely different mask that I'm using. So if I get a Heartbreaker mask to drop, I can just drop it for you. And that way you can just focus on whatever weapon you want.
Okay.
But then once you have that, like I said, it can drop exotics, it can drop, like, I mean, obviously, exotics will usually drop from the hunters if they are going to drop. I've gotten like one exotic to drop in this game, but to be fair, or at least in CountDown, but most of the time I have a gear set optimized as for my loot drop, so I don't have like a lot of golds dropping. I more or less have gear sets dropping, so it doesn't always I don't always get the exotics to drop, but I have gotten I think one or two to drop in CountDown. Just it's rare to get them to drop. Now there is other ways that you can do that you can get exotics to drop. You can do
You have joined a group.
the
You have left the group.
like journey entries. The journey entries every week will basically like a mission you can do under the season pass tab that can drop an exotic item. I've got one right now that's telling me to do a stronghold. I have to go complete an activity in Downtown West for an open world. It's like an open world challenge, but it'll give me an equipment item, and then I can do the other one that will give me an exotic drop. So you can do those to get exotics. You can do the cash, turning in your coins from CountDown to get exotic caches that way. You know, at least you're guaranteed an exotic. Only thing is there's only certain exotics you can get from doing that. Some exotics in this game are locked behind certain activities, like the Eagle Bearer which is an exotic that a lot of people love, is locked behind raids, doing different raids and stuff. So that's the only downside of doing that, which I think I've done one raid in this game. That was a long ass time ago. Actually, I don't think I've done a raid in this game. I did a raid in D1, Division 1, but I haven't done one in this one.
Be careful, Agent. Last thing we need is an RC bomb in a nuclear reactor. We need to restrict access and secure the nuclear waste.
Alright. Hopefully we get a better crew for this one. Looks like we do, but...
Protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
High levels of radiation detected. Commence operational lockdown procedures.
Damn, bitch, you're already fucking pre-firing me? That's insane.
System restored.
Don't let this fucker heal.
Serious trauma detected. System curtailed. System reactivated. System disrupted.
God damn, dude. Go from fucking full to nothing real quick.
Yeah, no shit.
System back online.
Alright.
You're in. We need to locate the target.
I would recommend with that Heartbreaker stuff to run Pulse. The ability Pulse. Just because it's gonna make your stacks go up faster.
Okay, I'll switch that after this game. You'll have to remind me.
Hostile detected. Target neutralized. High-risk target approaching.
Yeah, this armor set's really good if you have enemies pulsed.
Fuel.
Basically, you generate armor for every time you hit a pulse target. Just generate bonus armor, so you end up having just a shit ton of extra armor. Ends up making it pretty difficult for you to die. Nice.
can bring in the engineer. Protect the engineer.
To lockdown. Evacuate the facility.
Follow all lockdown safety protocols.
But this
Yeah,
game has
it
the
does at
glitchiest
times.
audio ever.
Definitely does at times.
System prepared. High-risk target approaching.
Agent, you should be able to access the waste area.
Area secure.
Thank you, Agent. And I'm not ready for. Not ready.
I gotta do a whole lot of packing because I gotta start getting shit ready for.
I gotta go this whole week. Basically being
Reach the waste area.
in
I need you to
manager
secure the
and
radioactive material to override the lockdown
advisor.
protocols.
No, he's going on vacation.
Sick again. Jesus. Your boss is starting to sound like
Yeah.
Joe.
We need to secure that tank and get it back into the sarcophagus.
I don't know, man. If I didn't fucking hate school so much, I'd honestly go back. Get something in fucking IT.
Yeah, I have that thought every once in a while.
God damn, dude.
I mean, I don't have the thought like I would go back. I have the thought, what if I would have become a teacher, you know? What if I would have gone?
That should be the source
But
of
I would have
heat.
probably been fucking
Now we just
miserable.
need to seal those tanks.
High risk hostile.
High-risk hostile.
So the drop odds for exotics are pretty
Yeah,
bad, but it does
I
happen.
wouldn't say that they're not abysmal by any means, but it's just certain enemies that drop them, and it's mainly the hunters, which are the big fucking tanky guys. But I have gotten a few to drop. It's just pretty rare. But I also don't go for a lot of golds in this either. I go for the actual like gear sets, anything.
Great work. Now just seal that bunker and stop exposing your team to not so low doses of radiation.
He said seal that bunker, John. You hear that?
Incoming. Radiation detected at acceptable
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
Lethal radiation levels detected. Lockdown protocols in effect.
Great work, Agent. The power plant is stable. Now get the hell out of there. When you're ready to come home, shoot off a flare.
Season pass leveled up. Season pass is almost maxed.
This
Dude,
game
every
has
game
season
has a
pass.
fucking season pass, bro. Fucking wild.
I know, but I can't. I just. There's some games I get it. Like, I don't even get it for Call of Duty, to be honest with you.
Bro,
I think that's
Call of Duty's like doubling down, bro. They're putting out
Oh.
season passes, and then they're putting out additional season passes for like special events.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to pay for the season pass and then pay for a season pass for a season
I,
pass. It's the craziest
I was on
shit.
Splitgate last night, and I was playing it, and they have a season pass that you can buy, but you get access to all 3 chapters of the season pass. So you basically get 3 season passes in one.
Incoming.
I was like, that's not too bad. And it's cheaper than all the other fucking season passes that are out. I'm just like, damn, dude, I just bought 3 season passes for the price of 1.
System reactivated.
I'm gonna try to stun him, but he won't challenge me. There we go. Oh shit. You nerd. Yeah.
Enemies behind us. What the fuck?
Torres knows you're ready to go.
Our teammates about to get fucking
Trying to
mollywopped.
flank up behind them so they don't die. I think there was a bunch of hunters that spawned behind him. I know that one that's sprinting full fucking speed is a hunter. That one right there is a hunter too.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
These fucking hunters, man, they don't fuck around.
Ah! Ah!
Alright.
Torres inbound on your location. Hold tight. She'll get you home. Let's get you home, Agent.
Loot quick, jump on the thing. I take it, no exotics.
I'm impressed. pretty sure we're
I did 626 million damage and 33 kills. God damn. That's the most I've done in one run.
Fucking guy thinks he's a Rambo.
I like this build, man. This build's good.
Safe area detected.
Alright, I'll get you.
Is there a reason why there's a special colored
Debrief with Schaefer.
high end?
You mean,
Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Like it's
yeah,
it
because
has
it's a
yellow
named
instead
item.
of-
So
it's almost
named
like it's
items
custom.
will they drop a set.
Can you send me another invite? I don't know what happened. High end.
Yeah, hold on.
John.
I had to cancel the first invite, resend it.
You are now group leader.
They don't necessarily
so
do
they
more
do more
damage,
damage, you
but they
said?
have like a set. They have set perks, and it's a consistent perk drop. So like they have like a set roll that they drop with every time.
I got something called Artist's Tool.
What is it?
It's a rifle, not assault. Rifle. I don't know if it's fully automatic or not, but it's core attributes. I think those are the perks you're referring to. It does plus 13.9% rifle damage and 16%.
And then it should have a like a main like perk it has on it. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the talent, is that the talent thing you're talking about? Okay. The talent is landing headshots adds a stack of bonuses plus 11% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Max
Okay,
stack
so it's
is
like
6.
it's like a booster for your main weapons then. I have 2 masks I can give you that are the Heartbreaker. I'm gonna give them both to you just because one of them has more armor, but one of them has critical damage, whereas the other one does not. What I would say is the one that has the damage I would put on, because it's going to scale your damage a little bit more. What is the armor rating on your chest piece I gave you?
Give me 1 second. I
You
want
can
the
go
one
with either more armor,
That's what
or you can
said.
go with the one that gives you less armor, but it's going to let you do more damage because it's got a critical hit damage increase on it.
Ooh. Okay, let me see. The chest you
The
gave
armor
me,
stat on it.
what am I looking for? The armor stat is...
It'll be under the core attribute.
Where do I...
Yep.
Core attribute. Max... Is
No,
that
it's
the
going to
talent?
be. You should see like the gear set, and it does have the 2-piece, the 3-piece, the 4-piece. Here, I'll drop this.
Oh. Let me see which one.
I dropped that one because it has more armor. Well, it may have more armor. This one's got a decent amount of armor on it. bag. You have a really good bag, so I'm not gonna. Plus, I got shit roll bags. Got this set of gloves. It's got more armor on it. And then I got knee pads that have. I have a max roll of knee pads I could give you. Got 170,000 armor on it. Okay.
I have a Heartbreaker holster now. Should I put that on?
Do you already have 4 pieces on? Okay, so I wouldn't put the holster on.
Yes.
So you're running what, mask, chest piece, gloves, and knee pads? Okay, so then yeah, you're good. You don't have to change your backpack, and you don't have to change your holster. Your holster backpack can change to stay. And then this is something that I've learned too, so I don't know if you're dismantling any of your stuff or not, but there is, so if you hit, while you're in your inventory screen, if you hit the select button on your controller, it'll pull up something called the library, tinkering, and expertise.
Okay.
If you click on the library, down at where it has the gear and stuff, you should see like little green arrows, which shows items that you have that you can basically take the stats off of. So this is for when you're wanting to do basically like, let's say you get fucking insane chest piece or something, but it's missing like one thing. Like it's missing an attribute you want. Like if you want fucking armor and it doesn't roll with armor, it rolls with damage. You could take, over time, build up this inventory of stuff basically where you could have like a max armor roll, which the max armor you can have on an item is 170,000. You could take that off of a piece of gear that you get and then put it into this library, and then when you get that roll that is really, really good, you can then put it in, or like basically mod it onto that chest piece or whatever piece of gear it may be to basically make it a perfect stat roll that you want. And anything that you have in your library stays there forever, so you never lose anything that's in your library. It's basically like, it's an inventory for everything. Like you'll lose the item,
Hey John, what's the best pulse skill? What's the pulse skill?
I just
Scanner,
use
there's remote, and there's
scanner
camera.
just to get the pulse off, so you can see if you're rocking. By the way, there's 2 other pieces of gear there too. You can have. But
thank you.
I don't. Let me see what you're rocking. So what I would do if I were you is I would either put the I would probably put that element or that AR you had back on, unless you got a better one. And then what you can do is go in, and if it's got that flatline perk on it, it's going to help you a lot, because Flatline does more damage to targets that are pulsed, and pulse targets are, you're basically going to be able to pulse almost all the time. And then with, I run the, I forget what it's called as far as what actual, I run the technician weapon. And the reason for that is you can get an attachment called the laser point sight, or it's a laser sight, but what it does is every time you shoot a target, it pulses them, and then when they're pulsed, you're getting your flatline to go off, which your flatline is then giving you more damage, and then you're building the armor, because your armor is stacking with the Heartbreaker. So you're able to essentially stack almost unlimited armor. With you're going to be getting the same bonuses I'm getting because you're running chest piece and, well, no, you're not running the backpack, so you're not going to get as many. The backpack has a bonus trait on it that increases armor gain from 1% to 2%. You're only going to be getting the 1% because you don't have the backpack on, but that's fine because the backpack you have is actually better because as you're getting kills, it's giving you 10% bonus armor over like 10 seconds. And if you're stacking Heartbreaker, you're going to be doing, you're getting bonus armor and you're getting bonus weapon damage, and it stacks up to 50 times. So any enemy that's pulsed, you're going to be doing 1.1 bonus weapon damage to, and if it stacks up to 50 times, you're going to be doing 50% bonus damage by the time you max out. And then you have the 15% assault rifle and LMG damage bonus like right off the rip. So as long as you're running one of those weapons, you're instantly getting one of those. And then, I mean, you can run what you're running now. It's just that you would have to pulse going into every room, and you're not going to get that damage from the bonus damage from the
Is there a way I can sort my my inventory?
You can favorite items to make them go to the top, but as far as like sorting, I don't think so.
Yes. Okay, there is. So I can put what does the most damage?
Chatterbox.
Do you want me to tell you how you can do the most damage at the top thing?
Is it okay? Yeah, I know how you do it. And then you can go by quality or RPM or damage, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Okay. Got it. I forgot you could do that.
Boy, if I could get like a fucking insane LMG, that'd be great. The LMGs I've gotten to drop just, their damage is barely at 100,000.
Well, see, here's the thing too, is like my gun is only at 130,000, but where you can have something that's like just below 100k do a decent amount of damage. The reason why, like if I look at yours, I bet you don't have a lot of firearms, which is completely like the armor that I gave you. Its biggest fall off is it's spec'd into all blues. And what I mean by that is if you're looking at your armor, that first emblem is blue on everything. So then if you carry over to where it shows like your name and everything, and then like down below that it has like the little red squarish thing, and then it has the blue shield and then the yellow battery. You have 5 in the shield, which is armor essentially. So what I've done with mine was I went in and I changed my knee pads. I changed it to a red, so I changed it to a weapon damage by using the tinkering system, so that I was able to have more damage with this setup and still keep myself, like I'm still sitting at I think 1.1 million armor, but I actually have 2 shields and then I have all damage. So I'm 4 firearm and then 2 defense, but I still have over 1 million shield because of all the armor factors that I have, and the 2 armor values that I have are really high. And I'm getting a percentage of armor on top of that. So that's a way that you can do it, but looking like I have a gun that's an exotic that's called the St. Elmo's engine. It does electricity damage. It's only rated at 95 damage right now, but or 95,000 damage, but it's because of the fact of I don't have a maxed out firearms build. If you have a maxed out firearms build, that's going to jump up to like 120k. But because I don't have that, it's going to stay lower. So you can.
Do you think I should switch?
I
to
would,
LMG
because
just
you're
to see
probably
how-
going to be
how
able to
it
stack
goes?
up the. You're going to be able to stack the Heartbreaker bonus a lot faster by doing that. By having something that can fire continuously. One of the LMGs I really liked, it's a named LMG. It's called the Quiet Roar. It kind of has a useless perk on it, but if you can get a variant of the LMG that's not a named, I think it's called the Stoner LMG. What is this? Yeah, it's called the Stoner LAMG. I have one on here that does, it's got the Frenzy perk on it, which I think would be fucking insane. It says for every 10 bullets in the magazine capacity, gain 3% fire rate and 3% weapon damage for 9 seconds when reloading from empty. That's a crazy good perk. What you could do as well is if you had a fully automatic shotgun, which I've been tempted to switch back to my lefty because it's a fully automatic shotty. You can basically pulse an enemy or pulse like a room full of enemies, go in with that fully automatic shotgun and just start blasting into them, and you'll build up your stacks, and then you can go in and start using your LMG. But if you have an LMG, yeah, I would run it and see what it does. Or if you have a, I know the Queen Breaker or the King Breaker assault rifle can drop from doing what we've been doing. If it drops, it has the perfect flatline perk on it, which gives you 20% damage to pulsed enemies, and then after 3 kills, it applies pulse to the next enemy you hit. So it's pretty good. There's also an exotic called the Chameleon. I'm sure the Chameleon would fucking go crazy in this. I'm just using the Kingbreaker because it has, base stat wise, it has a shit ton of damage, and then it has that perfect flatline perk on it, which is actually really good. So. Which I actually want to change out this weapon handling for crit damage, because weapon handling is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why anybody would want fucking weapon handling, but whatever. Weapon damage, health, weapon damage, crit chance, weapon damage, armor, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, critical hit chance and critical hit chance on the chest piece, critical hit chance, health, and weapon damage on my mask, and then I have critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and weapon damage, plus critical hit damage from my mask, and critical hit chance from my knee pads I have on, or my holster. But yeah, I would run an LMG and see what works. Some of the named LMGs are pretty good. I have one called Carnage. It amplifies weapon damage by 35% to bleeding enemies. If you're running that grenade launcher, if I'm not mistaken, if you hit an enemy with that grenade launcher, it causes bleed. But also if you're running like regular frags and shit too, you can cause bleed using those, so. Big Show, I can't remember what it does. But I like the Stoner. It also comes with a built-in suppressor that gives it 30% stability. So it basically doesn't move, which is nice. If you're ready, I'll load us into another one.
One second.
Alright.
Ready.
You have received an invite to another agent's group. You have left the group.
Another agent is now in your group. Oh, I'm the leader. Alright, cool.
Another agent has joined your group.
Showing this guy is offline.
Voyager on this game really wants me to run a fucking diamond.
Just keep giving you the diamond back.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Diamondback isn't horrible, but if you're not running, I mean, you could run it, but it's definitely one of those. It's definitely one of those where you're gonna want to run a marksman build essentially, just to make sure that you're doing you're getting the most out of it as far as like damage and shit goes.
Communication relay.
But it can do some damage.
Taking over the power
Definitely
plant
pretty
triggers
good.
the lockdown procedures. Be careful, Agent. Last thing we need is an RC bomb in a nuclear reactor.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if
Alright.
she's not here.
Keep getting this
We
spawn.
need to restrict access and secure the nuclear waste.
Not horrible, but
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols activated.
Guess we're gonna see what this LMG can do.
High levels of radiation detected. Commence operational lockdown
Yep.
procedure.
Motherfucker just pre-fired.
System curtailed.
Oh
The area
god,
is
yes.
bring in the engineer. Protect the engineer.
System reactivated. System malfunctioning.
I mean, I'm not doing the same, like, crazy damage I was doing with the other weapon, but you know, this is...
don't let him fucking heal.
Critical. System
Oh, motherfucker.
agent incapacitated. System curtailed.
But he's already running in to do the fucking objectives when we don't even have all the guys killed yet. That's fun.
Damn. Damn!
Assistance. System activated.
Oh, well, we're gonna lose because somebody went into the fucking thing and started it, and now the VIP is gonna die. Sick. A bunch of fucking morons.
I guess we're gonna lose anyway, fuck it. Get out of my face?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck we got going on here. I don't know why two of our people are in the fucking turbine thing. And not... I don't understand. We should not be doing objectives until we get the damn things captured. So we can actually get, like, bonuses. But... so we basically have to complete the next two, or we're fucked.
System malfunctioning. System back online.
Alright. Already got people.
An agent is no
I
longer in your
don't fucking blame that guy for leaving. This run is scuffed. This run's already fucked. I don't know who the two guys were in the beginning that ran off and tried to do the turbine thing without basically having anybody there to fucking help them, but that was stupid. Alright, well that guy's in. Alright, well, going back a little bit. The next, yeah. So, are you liking the new LMG?
It doesn't do quite as much damage as the SMG did, and it's a little wicked when you first start shooting, but overall, I think I could get used to the LMGs again. But if I get like an assault rifle that's better, I'll probably put that.
Like I said, the Kingbreaker's good, so.
How can I help you? I'm just playing my Xbox well.
Hostile striker drone detected. Hostile sniper turret detected. Hostile incinerator turret detected. Area secure.
Agent, you can access the
Do
waste
me a
area.
favor.
Do me a favor and take a decontamination shower before you come back to base.
Alright, well. No hunters spawned, so that's cool.
Agent, you've reached the waste area. I need you to secure the radioactive material to override the lockdown protocols.
Radiation detected. Initiating safety protocol.
We need to secure that tank and get it back into the sarcophagus.
Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
Lethal radiation levels detected. Lockdown protocols in effect.
I don't know how I'm applying bleed, but...
That should be the source of the leak. Now we just need to seal those tanks.
High-risk target approaching.
Oh, I know how I'm getting bleed.
Great work. Now just seal the bunker and stop exposing your team to not so low doses of radiation.
Shoot him until he dies. Oh.
Great work, Agent. The power plant is stable. Now get the hell out of there. When you're ready, send up a flare so Torres can pick you up.
Please no hunters spawn. Oh, that's awkward.
Get on that helo. You've got hunters incoming.
An agent needs assistance. System reactivated.
Stay there, Quince, so you don't die.
System restored. System malfunctioning.
Hold tight. She'll get you home.
System reactivated.
Let's get you home, Agent.
System malfunctioning. System back online.
God damn it, dude. I might go to pull this thing out. I gotta fucking reload it.
An agent has left your group.
Keep working together like that.
Safe area.
It didn't extract.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Once I got an LMG, you'd rock if you wanted it.
Incoming backup request. You have been promoted to group leader.
It's not that. John, I'm
Okay.
gonna drop. I'll talk to you. Thanks for all the
Okay.
help. I'll play with you sometime.
$60? Hmm. That's tempting. That is tempting. Actually, it is the better chest piece, or the backpack for sure. I want to get more armor out of it. I could leave the health on it. My damage isn't dropping per se. Just not going to have the same critical hit. But I think what I'm still I think I'm still just going to keep it. I'll just re-roll it. 169. 69,000 armor. It's crazy. It drops my DPS by fucking 10,000. Silly want to do that. Then kill haste, hazard protection. Go get this backpack on. Also wouldn't take me a whole lot to distribute like to max it out or to optimize it. What it's showing right now, I think it would optimize it to 170,000. Let's re-roll the damage to, or the health to the critical hit damage. And then optimize this. Bring us up to 170,000. Then go in and put a mod on this. Give us, that can go to trash, that can go to trash. Skill haste, bleed resistance we want to keep. That can go to trash. Where are my... This is on. Take that off, so we're going to get our 4.8 critical hit chance, plus our critical hit damage. And I have a little bit more armor now. Not a lot, but there's a little bit more armor. We're going to do critical hit chance. Almost have the critical hit chance maxed out there. Now we're gonna go try to turn shit in. Don't get turned in. Alright. Now don't need that. Struct. Yes. Got okay. I think we're gonna run one more countdown. And then let's see how many 70. Yeah, let's go run another countdown. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Matchmaking. And I'd say for this, go ahead and turn the music back on. I'm enjoying this build. This build is very fun. It's nice to actually be able to load into something and be able to compete for a little bit without having to fucking worry about dying 24/7. I mean, the only thing I get really one-shotted by is hunters, but hunters are just so damn strong. It's hard to be able to counter them. Challenging Operation Countdown. I need to actually do the main mission for this, but I tried it and I got all the way to the very end to kill the boss and then died.
Agent, outcasts have taken over the power plant. Lockdown procedures have been initiated. Last thing we need is a radioactive green poison.
What I should do is run the reviver drone. Yes, I should run the reviver hive.
To remove the safeguards and restart the reactor.
But I don't.
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
Please proceed to your nearest exit. Lockdown safety protocols initiated.
System curtailed. System reactivated.
I fucking hate hunters. They are so annoying. Literally so fucking annoying, it's insane.
System malfunctioning. System restored.
Off. Where's the last? What? Fuck. Randoms, man. Alright. Now we should be good. Expected 14. That guy out of there. Look at all that fucking extra armor I have built up, dude. Holy shit. Alright, can't do anything with him yet. Can't do anything with him yet either. Alright, I'm going this way then. And... that. Here. Find these guys. Okay, dude, that was a bit rude, don't you think?
Target detected.
Go.
Area secure.
Easy enough. Enough. Alright. Go into the next area and get that. Take off my Drone. This guy already started?
10 minutes to lock
Good on you,
down
guy.
and evacuate the facility.
Lockdown safety protocols in effect. Proceed to your nearest exit.
System breach initiated.
I definitely know that there's more in here. Just 5, but hack the terminal.
Governor's already changing the rules.
Bitch.
Critical systems exposed. System malfunctioning.
Come here, little buddy. You know.
Data transfer halted.
Big guy spawning in over there.
Area secure.
Agent, you should be able to access the reactor.
I don't understand why it does this laggy shit. Still don't get it. I still don't get it. I still don't get it. Just let me run, please. Jesus. I just want to be able to run, man. Just let me run, please.
Agent, you've reached the reactor. I need you to get it back online. Now that you're in, we need to decrypt the safety protocols.
Damn, brother. Don't push me down the staircase like that. Rather rude. There we go. here now. This going.
Evacuate the facility.
Let's get the.
Proceed immediately to your nearest exit. Full lockdown imminent.
Guess I'll be the lone guy that caps.
Warning. Reactor unstable. Initiating lockdown procedures.
Good work decrypting protocol. We need to remove this source and get the reactor back online.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna fucking die. Get off the cover.
High risk target detected.
My shotty reloaded. Going down this set of stairs. Other set of stairs is chaos.
Great work, Agent. Now you just have to start the reactor. Lock it up, and I'll set it offline.
What in the hell did I just walk into? Don't run. Come back.
Reactor online.
Nice. The plant's secure. Now let's get you out of there. Move
I
to the
want my
extraction
loot.
point.
Give me the loot.
Claire Sartorres knows you're ready
Give
to
me the
go.
loot. Season pass level up. Level another season pass. Nice, very nice. Oh, for fuck's sake, brother.
Disrupted.
You mean to tell me everybody got through but me?
Heavily armed hostiles detected. An agent has gone offline.
Oh, god damn it.
System restored. An agent has disconnected.
I don't think this is gonna work, especially like that. I'm fucking dead, dude.
Vital signs critical. Agent down.
I don't know where my fucking team's at. Everybody's still up here looting and shit.
System reactivated.
If I walk in, I'm gonna die. Alright, we might have a chance here. We're just gonna have to be very quick. And there's still one hunter alive. That's gonna end up being a problem. Actually, there's two of them. Of course, his buddy wants to get involved.
Assistance needed.
When you're ready to come home, shoot off a flare.
Somehow managed to pull that off.
Hold tight.
Forward.
Somehow managed to pull that off. Wow. Even being down two people, we managed to pull it off. Good shit. Let's go.
Bravo Tango incoming. Attempting on target. Ahead.
Good shit. I don't know how we managed to come back from that. Wow. I thought for sure that was a fucking disaster. We had, I think, 3 people disconnect.
And we may actually
Jeez.
on this winter.
Fuck. It's a rough thing about that, man. It's just...
Entering safe area.
Agent,
I really want this audio to go away
to go. Said it was safer for us if she's
Like-
not here.
so badly. I want it to just not be a thing. Be great. This audio bug is so annoying.
Agent in need of backup.
Right. Let's see what we got going on here. No. No, no. No. Perfectly unstoppable. Unbreakable. Excuse me. Alright. Perfectly. Um, 170. We can unfavorite those now and favorite these. If I ever have to swap my build around, I can put those on. Like those. Still not 100% sure how this expertise stuff works. We're trying to figure it out. Got 140 more countdown. Alright. 10. I think I'm just gonna save up a little more.
You have received an
Sure.
agent's group. You have joined a group.
Actually loading into this one pretty quick. Nice.
Communication relay offline.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Maybe.
The True Sons have triggered a lockdown of the plant. They've been taking over infrastructure to lend legitimacy to their cause. If they control the power,
They control this
they control
region.
We need to remove the virus from the control servers and restore comms.
Oh, I actually spawned in a different spot this time.
Emergency lockdown
Oh.
protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
Trojan virus detected. Safety protocols activated.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Don't let him heal. Don't let him heal. No! Wait, he didn't get it off. Go. Scan. Boy, got both of them that time. That foam launcher is actually really good. That helps a lot. Alright, they got that. And then I say we just go in here and start doing this.
Shade tech detected.
Threat scanned. Kind of tempted to give Siege a go. I've been seeing a lot of people play the new Siege X, and it looks like it could be interesting. So, I may give it a try. What is killing me? What the fuck is happening? Fuck your turret, guy.
Hostile sniper turret. Hostile assault turret.
Not sure how I'm still taking damage, but pulse off.
High risk target detected.
EFC. No,
Area secure.
that taken care of. Get my loot. And then on to the next. Yeah, I'm thinking about giving Siege a try again. I played it there for a little bit. Never stuck with it long enough to get any good at it, but definitely think I need to give it another try. I feel like that 6v6 mode pretty good, so I think I may give that a roll. That a go. See what I can do with that.
System breach initiated.
Floating out here, set adrift on a big wide blue. I don't need no keys, I'm right here.
Don't. We're gonna hack this terminal. Who do you think you are, bud?
10 minutes to lockdown. Evacuate the facility.
There we go.
Override safety protocols. Eliminate security breach. Failure to override protocols will result in a full communications shutdown.
How did he get all of his health back? How?
Target detected. Area secure.
Agent, head to the administration building.
Want loot? I want loot. Give me 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 loot.
Agent, you've reached the administration building. I need you to fix the comms.
No threats. Liar.
Trojan virus detected. Safety protocols activated.
I know it's your favorite job. You can search the control room and find the server.
Warning. System breach. Initiating safety protocol.
Oh my god. A lot of people. No, don't take cover.
Warning. System breach. Initiating safety protocols.
Hostile explosive trap detected.
Yeah, they just continue to spawn. Jesus.
Communication systems shutdown initiating. Override safety protocols to cancel.
Whoever's that one more server.
Warning. System breach. Initiating safety protocols.
Zap.
Target approaching.
Ouch. Guess I'll go back here and help my teammate capture this so it'll go a little bit faster. Now, how did you manage to pull that off, bud? Oh, hello.
Communications restored.
I can't see shit.
Nice. The plant's secure. Now let's get you out of there. Move to the extraction point.
I gotta get loot now. I got loots to
Stop the
get.
flare.
Got any loot down here? We got any good loot? Just got a bunch of bullshit golds. A bunch of bullshit golds. Fine. Never mind. Off we go. Actual. Go to the actual place. My drone died. Rip. IP drone. I don't know if I need ammo or not. I think I'm literally just running hollow point rounds at the moment. Somehow I have an endless supply of them. Awesome.
Malfunctioning.
Get on that helo. You've got hunters.
I love when hunters are already like right here. Every time. Oh, nice. Got them dead. I'm just gonna go up here, activate this, and start fucking gunning them. Get his ass killed. Get him killed. Ouch.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Thank you. Teammates are a lifesaver. That man's floating. Where's he going? Ow, ow, it hurts. Stop, please. Stop. I'm an innocent young lad. Stop that. Okay, this is going much better than the last runs I've had.
Ready when you are. Shoot a flare to signal for it.
That foam is actually incredible. Foam is amazing. Like the foam. Being able to stun lock them so they can't move is great. Helps out a lot. The mop? I don't want the mop. It's actually kind of nice when the hunters spawn kind of in front of you instead of all of them being clumped up here at the end. Because when you have like 4 hunters at this little end area right here, it's fucking chaos trying to kill all of them. Man.
Helo inbound to your location. Hold tight. Ready for extraction.
Alright. There was some more loot that spawned in there, but I wasn't about to risk jumping into all those guys.
You kept the lights on. This entire region owes you a debt of gratitude that they can never repay. Thank you, Agent.
Well, I'm definitely consistently doing more damage. Staying alive part, for the most part I am, unless I'm in like a one-on-one fight with a hunter. Hunters pretty much just almost insta-kill me. Unless I have a shit ton of armor built up before I get into a fight with them. Only thing that I could think of realistically that may help is having the reviver instead of having the repair drone. There is a drone that or a reviver kit that I get with the class that I'm rocking, but I don't know how good it is. I don't know exactly what it does. It says that it stims for you and your teammates, but I don't exactly know what that means. So I don't know if it's actually good or not. Random fucking ass breaking point set. That's cool. So I don't fully know how explosive was actually fucking insane. I don't truly know how good that's going to be. I don't know if the reviver drone or if the healing drone is the way to go. I don't know if I need to throw on something that can potentially do damage as a skill. I don't think I need to do anything skill related just because I don't have anything into skill. I don't have... I mean, I have whatever my artifact is, or not even really artifact, fucking Destiny terms. Like whatever my upgrades are through my bag. Really all I've got. So I don't really know if it's going to be helpful for me to just run the reviver. That way, if I do go down, say if I'm like in a position where I'm, you know, taking on something, but then the caveat to that is if I'm running CountDown and I get just absolutely gunned by a hunter, in all reality, I'm not going to be able to use the res anyway, because I'm not going to be able to use it, because it's just one of those things where when you get stunned, or when he does his thing where he destroys all of your, basically disrupts you and all that shit, can't use anything in that point in time anyway, so you end up kind of just getting stuck, not being able to do anything. So I don't know if it's going to be good to run that or not, but I could try it and see. Definitely having an ability to revive yourself in situations where you go down is nice, but I also like the foam launcher, which requires I would need to get 5 shade tech crates. So I'd have to go around the map and get my shade tech. I don't have any skill unlocks or anything like that. This is an oxidizer. But yeah, I'd have to go around and get some shade tech so I can get that. So honestly, I may do that, because I think having the ability to basically just stun those guys where they can't move would help out a lot with, especially having the foam thing, because they essentially just get stuck and they can't do anything. So I definitely think that that's a move for sure. I'm running the Scorpio shotgun, but it's kind of weird. Like sometimes it works and then sometimes it don't. Like it is very weird. I could run an LMG, but I don't think running an LMG is going to be, one, I don't think it's practical considering that I'm running a damn AR that's probably going to realistically do more damage than my than the LMG that I would be running. So I think the shotgun is still a good move for the simple fact of I can like stun enemies essentially, and I can get my stacks faster. Heartbreaker. But I don't know. Go go here. And we'll teleport. I can get that shade tech. I'm just gonna go around, get some shade tech real quick. And try to essentially get this foam launcher unlocked and see if that's gonna help me. Alright. Scan actually goes pretty far. Saying that the shade tech is somewhere, so. That guy. That guy. Alright. Definitely nice having a build that keep you alive. We'll say that. There for a while, man, I was having to play like so slow. Having to play slow in Division is kind of just like, I mean, I can understand it in like a heroic, doing like a heroic mission or something of that nature. Like I can understand, you know, running it slow. But like, biggest thing with Division is having a build that's going to allow you to kind of just like play fast. That's when it's more fun. Just being able to like, not necessarily face tank everything, but for the most part, just being able to be tanky for a decent amount. Definitely helpful. I am getting absolutely mollywopped at the moment though. This is where the fixer drone comes in handy, because I can pop it down that guy. That guy taken care of. And that guy's gonna die. That guy's gonna die. Pretty easily. But it's HD calibration and exotic component. I need to get up there. The question is, how? How do I get up? Thing I could think of is maybe there's a. I mean, there's a jump up right there. See that? I just don't know how you get to that. Anything? No. That stops you. Okay. I'm not 100% sure how you get in this building, or get around it, or get on top of it.
Hostile control point identified.
Can't do anything with that. Can't go in there. Gotta be something with back there. Everything else around this is closed. Right there. Well, Duck. That. Can't do anything with that. Alright, we'll go ahead and activate this here.
Progress halted. Manual
I'm coming back. Hold on.
progress resumed. Manual override required.
Wow. Dude.
Priority objective available, Agent.
You stand up so I can kill you? Thanks. Alright, so we got a priority objective now, so let's see if we can get that going. Do a reroll. Resources, no. I want exotic. Hidden activity and federal triangle. That is. Constitution Hall, Downtown East, Federal Triangle. Well, I will have to go over there because there's some shade tech I'll have to get. So, still need to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get this one. I do not know how to get up this. I mean, I know there's a way. There's loot crates and all that shit up there. Gotta be a way. Oh, right here. Right here. This is how you do it. Oh, there's a loot crate here. Headshot damage, weapon damage. Junk. Alright, I need the shade tech. Shade tech. Nice. Now the next shade tech is up there, so actually let's go. Just travel up. We'll go ahead and get the federal triangle done. That way I can get an exotic and get some shade tech. Gotten 2, so I just need 3 cannon. Go ahead and do that. can't imagine this gonna be this easy to get. Well, it could be easy to get, but most of the Shade Tech ones. Capital building on legendary. Me. No legendary missions are off that. Fucking pissed. Alright. Probably the core. Probably gonna end up having to do this control point because it is gonna be area. Let's see. Oh me. Alright, let's go. This other Shade Tech piece. Probably have to do the control point. And I'll have Shade Tech the objective done. That scanned a lot of people. Put your grenade launcher down there, bud. None of that. None of that, sir. I'll go back to the table. I can't believe that this hole scans that far. It scans really far. And I don't think I have like a... Well, I think I do have a radius. Another pistol. Awesome. Actually go settlement. Then from the settlement I can move down to the objective.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Closer. to me.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Here. Hell yeah. That's all trash. He's used her.
We used to fear an all-knowing, heartless technology. We wrote stories about the dangers of artificial intelligence. And now, that disease has become a reality. We have handed our lives over to Isaac, an unfeeling pet that decides who lives or dies. I don't trust it, and neither should you. Is it better for a man to die of disease, slowly and in pain, or to take a bullet to the brain? At what point is death?
Progress halted. Manual override required.
Right for everybody.
Progress resumed.
Seek and destroy.
Goodbye.
Manual override required.
Bye. Show me how much. I have 5. So with that, I got an exotic too. Bloody Knuckles. At a glove. Grants 15% hive skill hate. Here. Donating in hive. Effect also applies to all allies. Bloody Knuckles. Not ideal. That's trash. Is alright, let's go to the White House so we can get the new perk.
Priority objective available.
Right. What I'm probably gonna do is Probably gonna run one more countdown. I get this foam launcher, and probably call it for the day. Gotta get ready for work and stuff. That was under the Kim launcher. It was. Want to unlock the riot phone? Yeah. That. I'm gonna keep my pulse on, just for the simple fact of I want to be able to like guarantee that I'm gonna get some kind of pulse off. I know that my gun can kind of pulse alert, but I would rather simply rather have it more often, proc it more. That way, you know, if I need it, if I need to scan something to get it to proc. Mission. Script this, complete the Graham Washington Hotel mission on any difficulty. I guess I could go ahead and do that. Where is Jefferson? Grand Washington. Unchallenging. Matchmake.
Hostile control point nearby.
You're right next to the Grand Washington Hotel.
Okay, here we go. That should get their attention. Head to the service entrance on the east side of the building. Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
Then I can do this. People.
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're under attack. There might be a diversion, so be ready.
Come on, challenge. Go. Ain't no way you're gonna send a fucking little robot after me, bro. I think that was gonna be the guy. Yo.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Saints here.
Who now?
Hyena big shot. Real unpleasant. We need to kill this asshole.
Ow. Alright, let's head up here. I don't know what you thought your little bomb was gonna do there.
You went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
I remember this mission being a lot more difficult than it's being here. I don't know if I have it turned down too far or what, but I remember it being way more difficult. Alright.
Agent in need of
This is the part where it got actually really. Maybe when I was doing it last time, I was doing it on fucking Legendary. This at the moment is not that bad. Alright, there's the dude. We go. I guess I do need down there, but we.
I just found an ammo stockpile. I'm gonna detonate it.
Kill the turret. Not allowed to repair there, sir.
Dumb sons of bitches.
You know right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blast did a lot of damage.
Elevator. Love that one elevator door opens so that the Alright. Ow. Come on. See your head. You get killed by your own fucking robot. Okay.
the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
With everything you got.
He's dead. Haven't had to use my foam launcher yet, but I think when I get up here to the boss, I'm just gonna foam launcher him. Hello!
Glad you made it.
Let's go, bitch.
Ready when you are. Let's do this.
In. No idea what's going on. Didn't realize I had to aim and shoot. That was my bad. I can stun him with these. Go. The shotgun does work, man. It does. Does do work. Very nice.
Eleanor? Your mom sent us to bring you home.
Heads up. You've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Get down there and take care of them. I got Eleanor.
Alright. Should be the last part. Should be the last part. I'll get my exotic. Probably gonna be one I already got, or one that I don't care about. Love that I'm building armor by shooting the door. Where are you running off to? There ain't no way you're running around reviving people right now. What the hell?
Manny, is Odessa on the line?
I'll patch her in. Odessa? Kelso has some news for you.
We got Eleanor. Is she okay? She's okay. I'm bringing her home.
Coyote's mask.
Oh, thank God. See you soon.
Dude, why is it shit? Fuck. It's got critical hit chance and critical hit damage. Just the weapon damage on it is dog shit. The only thing that I can do is optimize it, and I don't have enough to optimize it. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Him. Maxed out on our armor. Donating nothing. Love it. So open this up. Crafting stuff. Save some of those for now. Cool. So we got another proficiency done. 2 more exotic caches that I can potentially get from this. XP and XP. I think that's all I'm gonna do for that right now. Go fast travel back to White House, and then on that note, we're gonna call the stream there. Alrighty. Well, if anybody stopped by, I appreciate it. Not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. Still trying to figure out what my schedule is at the moment, but as of right now, definitely Saturday and Sunday for sure, and then I'm trying to figure out the weekdays that I want to stream. Kind of just depends on how work goes, but alrighty. On that note, we're gonna let a song finish out playing, and we're gonna call it there. Latest.